Our top story tonight, a former Orange County Sheriff's deputy sits in jail accused of kidnapping a 12-year-old girl and taking her to Lake Charles. That suspect, 23-year-old Ethan Majors, also used to work as a police officer for Vidor ISD. Good evening to you. I'm Jordan Williams. This investigation could lead to other state and even federal charges. 12 News reporter Kyle Orr talked to Vidor Police Chief Rod Carroll today. And Kyle, his detectives say they're working with their counterparts over in Louisiana.
That's right, Jordan. We know Ethan Majors is also a former Vidor ISD police officer. He resigned in October before becoming a sheriff's deputy. Chief Carroll says they're working closely with Lake Charles Police to connect the dots.
We know that on November 17th, the Vidor Police Department Dispatch Center received a phone call from a mother in reference to her daughter sneaking out and returning to her residence.
Vidor Police Chief Rod Carroll tells 12 News 23-year-old Ethan Majors was arrested and charged with the aggravated kidnapping of a 12-year-old girl in Vidor.
As part of the investigation, I'm not aware of the exact time. He took her to Lake Charles and returned her within a period of time. I'm sure it was several hours.
It's unclear if the alleged victim was a student at Vidor Junior High. We asked school spokesperson Brian Brassard, but he said he couldn't say. He did confirm Majors worked as a school police officer at Oak Forest Elementary from January through May. Majors briefly resigned to work for another agency, but he returned weeks later. Then Majors returned to work at Vidor Junior High from mid-June through early October. That's when he quit to become an Orange County Sheriff's deputy. Chief Carroll says Majors was later fired. Now he's out of a job and in jail.
The DA's office allowed us to go forward with the charge of aggravated kidnapping. There are other charges that are currently under investigation, and we're waiting for other evidence to be obtained, which will bring forth the other charges.
When asked about the victim's condition, Chief Carroll did not elaborate.
What's the child's current status?
Child is with their parents. As far as I know, there was no weapons involved.
Chief Carroll says they are working rigorously with Lake Charles Police to figure out the how and the why of the case.
The most disappointing part of this whole thing is that in our small town, an incident like this occurred.
Vidor ISD is also doing their own investigation, retracing Major's steps when he was an employee. The district spokesperson says they are also fully cooperating with law enforcement. Now, parents, if you have concerns, you can reach out to administrators through the district's website. Live in studio, Kyle Orr, 12 News.